Well, I want to start by showing you what we're going to be talking about today. All these books. So we're going to start. There's something opening here. Let me see. I think yes. There you go. Okay, because I had the other window open. So anyway, so this is gonna be not a long ago, but this is all the books that I'm gonna be showing you. That's the bad thing about something with this camera. There you go. Very high. So we're gonna start now. I'm gonna start backwards actually. Let me see if I can put it here. Yes, I don't think I'm gonna be needing the mouse that much. Okay. This thing is gonna go down because I'm gonna be putting it. Gonna be going down. So in the last video, I show you this book, Tyndale New Commentaries by Revelation, Leon Morris, and I promised you that I was going to bring you another book. And that's why it took me a bit longer to do this video. So this book has been replaced, and you're going to see another replacement of another book. But let's start. This is the easy part. The first video was talking about easy, accessible books of Revelation commentaries. So this is the new version by Ian Paul. It's the same Tyndale New Testament commentaries, but look at the difference of pages. So it's almost double. So Leon Morris' commentary was or is 263 pages. Ian Paul's is a lot of pages, 371. So more than 100 pages more. So there you go. And it's up to date. This book was, and you're going to find all the information down on the notes. You can buy them. If you buy them, you're going to be helping the channel. This was published in 2018. Okay. Well, this was published in, where is it? 1984. Was reprinted in 1984. So it doesn't tell you when it was published, what year. But it's 1984, so it's a long time ago. So this is the new one. So there you go. Let me see. There you Tyndale New Testament Commentaries, Revelation. Okay. So this is the of the introductions of the last video that I did, and you find the video, the link on the notes. This is the latest accessible and also recommendable book of Revelation. We use this as seminary. But this is an accessible introduction. Okay, but then we come to the big guns. I mentioned this as well last time. I'd like to mention it again because it goes into this one. The Book of Revelation, revised by R.H. Mounce. This is still quoted. This is from This is in the 90s, 1977, and then it was revised in 1998. So 1998, still an oldie, but I find that a lot of people still quote this book, quote it. So, oh, hello, how are you? Yes, Aito. Yes, I'm Martin. Okay. Come on, it's trying to. Okay. So this is in Spanish for you, Martin. This is Clear has this book in Spanish. So if you want to grab it, that will be a good one. Okay. So going up in scale, there are two books. There's a book that was published long time ago again. This is 2002, Revelation by Grant Osborne. Grant Osborne used to teach at Trinity Seminary. This book was published in 2002. Yes. Okay, so 2002. This is a bit of a long time ago as well. Okay, so this is an excellent book. I like this format. When this format came out, I loved it, and and I learned a lot about Grant Osborne. He has done a very good book on hermeneutics called the Hermeneutical Spiral. One of the best ones. That's a postgraduate level hermeneutical book. So Hermeneutical Spiral. So if you can get it, that would be a good one. But then again, this is still a good book. I don't think much has changed, but you learn how to do exegesis with this book as well. Okay, I'm not talking about anything inside. I just letting you know which books to buy. The other one is the update on that series, the Baker exegetical commentaries on the New Testament, because there's the Old Testament as well. This is the update. This is a Revelation, and it also has been published in Spanish by Thomas Schhreiner, Book of Revelation. So you get more up-to-date studies on the Book of Revelation as well. The big thing on this book is that he gives a new take on the millennium. So he thinks that the millennium is the start. It's not actually 1,000 years, but it's the start of eternity. So this is takes a new twist on that area. So Schhreiner teaches at Southern Baptist Theological Seminary. Sadly, he's been criticizing Matthew Bates along with Albert Mohler and some people from the seminary. So Matthew Bates is another scholar that you can see his videos in this channel. But but on Revelation is good. It's a conservative one, conservative commentary. The previous one as well was a conservative. All I show you 4 commentaries by now in this video. All of them are very conservative. So this is, if you're a conservative evangelical, this will be it. This is your choice. Okay. All right. Now we're going to the big guns. This is not such a conservative, but this is known as the best right now. Book of Revelation commentary, the best in English, and it's also available in Spanish, but it costs you a leg and an eye, and it's very expensive. And it's also run out. Somebody sent me money, and I told him, well, I couldn't buy it because it's in Spanish is run out. So this is Craig Koester. He's Lutheran. He deals with the text very thoroughly, but also he's not a conservative, meaning that he takes some freedoms. Okay, it's not a bad commentary, not at all. I mean, but some conservative people will not like it, and that's the issue. So we have to read everything. So this is the best commentary in English available. It's very full on. Let me tell you how many pages. I didn't tell you how many pages the other ones were. I like the part at the back, the index of modern authors, and then has an index of subjects as well. It's 881 pages. So this is quite a long one, 881 pages. But it'll put you up to date or as a commentary. This was published in 2014, so it's 11 years old, but still very much liked and very much supported. So all right. The other ones I didn't tell you how many pages. The Schhreiner one. Schhreiner was. I like the back of Schhreiner. Yes, okay. This one, the bibliography on this one is very good as well. It goes by the years actually. This one is interesting. Okay, so this is somebody's there talking. So let me see. This is 874 pages. 874 pages. Okay. 874 pages. This one, the Osborne one that I talk about, it's 867 pages. No, actually 869. So they are long commentaries as well. Okay, so the next one The next one is quite interesting. The New International Greek Testament Commentary. This series is a bit harder. This series is a bit harder to follow. Why? Because that's this one and the next one that I'm going to talk about. They deal a lot, as it says, New Testament Greek, the New International Greek Testament Commentary. So they do a lot of commentary, both background but also on the Greek text. Why is this composed like that? Why is the Greek telling you what it is, how it is? So this book is quite interesting because if you can see, it was 90, then 80, then 75. So it was quite interesting to see how it was. They brought it down. I bought it a long time ago, actually, but so long ago that it has broken down. I don't see when I wrote the date. So this book is 1,245 pages. 1,245 pages. So this book is quite long. It's even almost 400 pages than the rest that I had shown you. So this guy, this I don't know who this Wesley. Wesley, I don't know what he's saying. I don't know who he's talking about. Somebody denies something. Yeah, and you expect me to believe to speak of God. I don't know. I think you're talking about John, yeah. But I don't know, Wesley. Maybe you're confused. Most likely. So thank you for your interaction anyway. So this commentary is getting on age, but still one of those commentaries that people like. It's 1999. So this commentary is 26 years old now. So this in this series, in the New International Greek Testament Commentaries, they take quite a long time to redo them, sometimes 40 years. But this one has been 25 years. So maybe in the next 10 years or 15, it will be renewed. But I think it will be a great use. J.K. Beale is one of his stronghold, in the next one as well. But J.K. Beale stronghold is that he is an expert on how to see the connection between the Book of Revelation or the New Testament, specifically with the Old Testament, how the apocalyptic literature connect to one another. So this is where you're gonna learn this, and hopefully in the future I'll recommend you a book also by J.K. Beale. Yeah, but him, because there's something else too. There's a dictionary. There's a commentary of the whole New Testament use of the Old Testament by J.K. Beale and Don Carson. So maybe I'll talk about that book later. But J.K. Beale is one of the main guys in the world that know how to make the connections between Old Testament and New Testament, both in apocalyptic literature and also in some other type of literature. So the last one is also quite an old book, an old series commentary. In the word, they're bringing all second editions of these books. David Aune. This one was these are in the 90s. There are three. This is 1997. This is the first volume of this series, and I'll tell you how many pages. 374 pages. But so this is 374. I'm gonna tell you about it. This is Revelation 1 to 5. Let me see. Nah, the camera doesn't. 1 to 5. Revelation 1 to 5. So there you go. Revelation 1 to 5, and then Revelation 17 to 22 came out in 1998, the following year. And this one is they just keep on adding the pages. Actually, they add between these two. No, actually, this is I'm going the wrong way. This one, Revelation 6 to 16. So Revelation 6 to 16 was published in 1998, and it's just following up with the pages from number 1. It's up to page 903. So page 903. So between these two, 903 pages. But then the third commentary came out, 17 to 22, Book of Revelation. And then this was published in 1998 as well. And this concludes all the pages, all the page number that the commentary has, which is 1,354. 1,354. So between these three books, 1,354. And what's the amazing thing about these three books about David Aune is that he gives you a lot of background commentary. He knows the cultural, the cultural, sociological, economical background of the Book of Revelation, and that's where his stronghold is. So let's go back from the top. This is one of the hardest one. The last two. This is in a 3-volume one by David Aune. Stronghold is that it gives you a lot of background, social, economic, historical, religious background. So this is the main. That's what this book is so much cherished. Okay. Next one, just wrapping up. This is the New International Greek Testament Commentary. The stronghold of this is that it deals a lot with the Greek text. It explains it to you. But also the author, J.K. Beale, he is one of the best guys that see the connections between Old Testament and New Testament. So this is a good one to have. The next one is the best one that a lot of people say is the best one in English right now, 2014, by Craig Koester. It gives you a lot of new ideas. It puts you up to date as well with the next one we're going to see. 2014 it was published, but it gives you a lot of ideas, and it's a great introduction with no hold bars, meaning that he's not afraid of being called a liberal. He's going to give it to you as he sees it. So it's not going to sugarcoat anything, which that's what I want. That's what I like. Then we have these two, same series, but this is the old version. This is the new version. The new version by Tom Schhreiner. And the good thing about this one is that if you want to learn to do exegesis, this is a good it's a good way to it's a good commentary to have. That's what Baker exegetical commentary of the New Testament. This series. This was published in 2002. This one in 2023, if I'm not wrong. Let me see. I forgot already. Yeah, 2023. So you can be up to date. These are evangelicals, the evangelical conservatives. So yes, these guys are gonna hold your hand. Okay, they're gonna hold your hand when you read the Book of Revelation. Then Mounce. Mounce is a classic in the 70s, and then it was revised in the 90s, 98. And it's a classic, also evangelical. And I guess that it'll help you to go through the book. These are mainly for preachers, so preaching will be good for a preacher. Should be good for to have this book. And finally, another one that it has. There are two books because one is the one is the up-to-date version of it, and done by another author. This is 1984. Tyndale New Testament Commentaries by Leo Morris, but in the Tyndale New Testament Commentaries, yes, by Neil Morris again. And but then Ian Paul comes up with this book, Revelation, in the same series, but it's up to date. And the year that this was published is 2018. So and as I show you, it's over 100 pages longer and more up to date. And this is also for this will be also for seminary, entry-level seminary, like your first year of seminary, and also for Bible school. If you running a Sunday school, also this will help you a lot. All right, so these are my recommendations for advanced commentaries on the Book of Revelation. Maybe if you have your own recommendation, you can put it on the notes. on the comments down there. So if you like this type of videos, I hope that you give me a like, that you share this video, and also you subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, you don't know how much you're helping me. Also, if you see down there, you're gonna see the links to buy any of the books that I talk about. If you buy them, then you help the channel a little bit too. So everything is good. If you subscribe, if you put a like, and if you buy a book, you help me. So the next and final video that I'm gonna do about the Book of Revelation will be some other books that are recommended. For example, some theologies, both easy theologies and hard theologies. There's one that I don't have that just came out as well. It's from a dispensationalist bent, but I think it's also a good one to have. And also some books on the 7 letters of the churches, to the 7 churches of the Apocalypse, which you find them in chapter 2 and 3 of the Book of Revelation. I think that those kind of books help us to understand the Book of Revelation a bit better. Also, if I'm going to put a podcast soon regarding the Book of Revelation and the woman in chapter 12. Who's the woman? So I'm gonna be putting a podcast regarding who is this woman, and it's based on a academic journal. So I'm trying to teach people in English because I go to an English speaking church, and I try to make this video so they can also get something that I do in Spanish. The most work I do is in Spanish, but I want to do also more work in English so people learn. Okay, so remember, give me a like, subscribe, share, and also buy one of the books if you think, and leave your comments down there in the comment box. Tell me what you think about this type of video, and also if you have any other suggestions about buying a book or commentary on the Book of Revelation, leave it down there, and please tell us. Okay, there was somebody asking. I know Martin from the Spanish-speaking audience. I went out for a few minutes. So you still recommend George Ladd's Revelation commentary? It's a bit old. I actually never quoted it. I had it. I used it for some essays, but I ended up not quoting it. But still, it depends what you're doing. If you're doing like seminary level, I wouldn't use it. But depending, if you're in a church, and if I don't know if it's in Spanish. I don't know if you're asking for that one, because I think it's in Spanish. If you need something in Spanish, then that would be good to have. But no, Ladd is getting on years, and his theology is still good, but still getting on years as well. But depending on what you're gonna use it for. If you're gonna use it for Sunday school, for all means use Ladd's. But if you're gonna use it for more, if you're gonna use it for more advanced exegesis, I think Ladd falls, unless you want to say, oh, and George Eldon Ladd said this, if it's different from what everybody else says today. But if not, then I don't see the need to have it. All right. Okay. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment. Okay. Mostly Sunday school and church environment. Then Ladd will be good. Ladd will be good for that environment. Okay. But if you, like you said, you went out, so you better look at the other ones and look at the previous video. Maybe you'll find something more interesting there. All right. God bless you. Thank you for your attention, and I'll see you next time with the next books and the final books on the Book of Revelation, which will be some theologies of the Book of Revelation and some letters of to the 7 churches as well. Thank you very much. Till next time. Oh, this thing is not going off. Okay, now it will go off. Thank you very much.